Hello, everyone, and welcome to KIP TV. I am streaming live with GPS right now, so together we are KIPS. GPS, want to say
Hello.
hi? Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
We are in Granary right now with a Highlander match between FV and Mr. To the person who sent this to me, next time maybe you want to tell me your clan names, and I will highlight those on tape or video. But anyway, we are watching the rollout onto mid right now. GPS, what do you see?
I see Mr. Boss having a pretty slow rollout with the sticky bombs here. Opting to have more health when going to middle, as already the heavy for blue is dead, which is FV, and the demo and the soldier goes down, so no more power classes for Team FV at the moment. And this is going to allow Mr. Team to approach, but oh man, red heavy getting slightly low there on the health. But the medic and the power class is still alive, so they're going to be able to take this and push forward. So a nice push there.
Yeah, it looked for a second like blue was looking pretty dominant. They had height advantage, they had a mini sentry on the crates, but they were just not able to hold on. And of course, losing those heavy classes just will kill you on mid. But right now, it looks like Tyken, maybe Tyken, the medic for Mr. has 100% Uber, and that's going to be very significant pushing into the second point. But they're going to be pushing into Pseudo, who also has 100% Uber.
So interesting to see who comes out on top on this Uber battle right here. As the demo and the heavy for blue are together now, and they're going to go on the left side. They're not going to. They're going to go on the left side, being a bit indecisive there. And there they finally go. And Mr. Boss, the demo man for Mr. Team, goes down. So no more sticky traps.
And yeah, Mister's being very hesitant right now. I'm not sure why. Well, actually, it looks like they just lost somebody, so maybe they want to wait. Uber is popped on the point. I don't know about this. I don't like that. They really should use that Uber to push forward. Pseudo goes down, so they are going to have an Uber advantage. Oh, but the Tyken goes down too right there. So Ubers are going to be even. Looks like we're having some lag issues as well. I think that
and red lost a player as well.
Right, so, but blue is taking advantage of that, no pause yet, so they are able to come back and cap mid right there. So FV getting that cap.
Yes, and they're going to be slowly pushing on the left there, the red's left side here eventually, and then just pulling out again. Soldier does go down for Mr., leaving the blue soldier in the red, only 25 health left, but there you go, getting some heals from the medic. So they're going to be going out here. It's still only 8 players for Mr., which is a great disadvantage. They currently don't have a sniper.
Ah, sniper, not an important class, right?
No, not at all. No, in Highlander, every class is important in that way. So, it's going to be 9 versus 8, and you will always have an advantage if you're, playing against people that are fewer than you.
Absolutely. And especially snipers neutralize each other.
The doctor, the soldier for blue team actually dies on the health pack. Ooh. From afterburn. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Hate that so much.
And interesting, Team FV is going up top with the Uber with their demo and have a pyro with them as well. So it'd be interesting to see if they're able to do anything with this. Uber is popped. Here comes the demo man, dealing a ton of stickies, and he forces the pop from the red team. And this is not looking too good for blue. That was a bit of a failed push. They didn't really accomplish anything.
Right. They
Excellent backstab there by Zoid from Team FV, taking out the heavy as well. So more power classes alive, and just classes in general for blue team at the moment.
But red was able to keep their medic alive after that Uber pop, so they will have a nice advantage. Looking like a little hesitant in pushing forward into the yard. Looks like we do have our player back. Our sniper Mentalgen is back for red, so are going to have that player up again. Blue pushing into second point with the heavy. Just don't have that medic though. Oh, Tyken went down, so there goes that advantage, that Uber advantage for Mr.
Yes, and right now red is putting some pressure on the second point here. They got to be careful to not get a back cap, but it looks like they will get this point and then eventually slowly push out. That's what they're going to do. Sniper peeking here. Sniper on sniper. Sniper throws to Girardi on the reds, but nobody there to capitalize it. Oh, nice stickies there by the dome man. Take it back. Fazlum takes out Mr. Mentalgen. So he just got back in the game and just got obliterated.
Unfortunate right there. We see Zoid is actually kind of behind the lines. A blue spy. Getting nice backstab on Mr. Morbid Mouse. So taking the other spy out of the equation, which will be good because his medic is up here with an 80% Uber. There looks like they're going to try the same attack they did before, which is taking that Uber and that demo from top. Well, maybe not. They're falling back down the stairs a little bit.
Yeah, the push didn't work too well, but they still have enough. They only lost their spy, and now they lost their scout. But they only lost their spy. But now a couple of power classes down. The soldier is down for red team, and here comes the Uber popped on the high ground.
This time on the heavy. Again, the Uber is forced on the red team, so not
but
gonna...
look at this. The Pyro trying to do some compression blast action, but was not successful. Because if he would have been able to separate the medic and the heavy... Oh, nice comeback anyway by blue team. Wow, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. Nice work there.
Wow, yeah, very surprised.
The point. And they have the numbers, man. Only 4 up for red right now, and they need to push.
They do.
Eventually. There's nothing on the point. There's a demo on demo here, and a heavy comes in as well. And, everybody's up for red now, so...
Gonna have a hard time getting in there, but who's on the point? Oh, that was Fossil. But he goes down. Medic is in here by himself. What is Pseudo doing? Way out of position, and he does go down. So not able to capitalize on that player advantage. There's only 1 up for red, and just blue just completely
yeah, that was a
fail.
sign of... maybe they weren't aware of that they had the insane player advantage that they had, but that was definitely some lack of aggression right there. Because they could have easily capped that if they just rushed for it. But I guess they wanted to secure the second point a bit better.
Zoe getting a nice kill on the point, but then Mr. Mentalgen takes him down with the pan. He was managed to get a little bit of time there on the point cap. And because I don't know these teams, I'm not aware of their skill level or experience or league level. So they could be suffering from somebody not taking, not having somebody be aware of who's up and who's down. Often more accomplished Highlander teams will have somebody in charge of being like, okay, there's 3 up, we need to push. There's blah, 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 we need to do this. Just in charge of keeping those numbers.
Right now, Suero got 100% crits, and the thing about crits is that you gotta use it pretty quickly. And they're just running around on the point here, and the medic isn't even up for red right now, so they could just push in and do so much damage with this heavy. And here comes the spy, not able gonna be doing anything.
Looks like...
And the heavy went down. Oh.
Yeah, FB is just really hesitant to push right now, which is not what you want when you have that crits. And a player advantage like they do. Zoidbug are down behind them, and actually... They're almost being back-capped right now, even though the entire team is on the second point.
They have the crits. They've had it for a while. They have all their power classes together. There is no reason not to push. And finally, here comes the push. Pops it on the soldier. And let's see if they're able to do anything with this crits. The soldier misses every single rocket.
Oh,
he hit one of the 5 rockets he shot, and that was a completely wasted crits. Really unlucky there. Should have most likely, due to the distance, given it to the heavy. Had a bit more damage output there. But, yeah, Suedo calling great block. And people saying, lol, I failed. That was Zoid.
Yeah.
The spy said he failed. Wasn't even sure what he was doing. But nice hold by red, though.
And so they will be able to push onto the second point fairly easily.
And now they have 100% Uber, and now they pop in their own yard. Snipers peeking over the yard here, and will he get a pick? No, it looks like he get denied by the scout, who is currently using the candy cane, because we saw a health pack pop out at a sniper when he died.
So red pushing into the yard, taking down Van Clash, the opposing heavy, so doing some nice work there. Will they be able to capitalize on this this momentum they have? It doesn't look like they're carrying forward with this momentum, which frustrates me so much, because Highlander, I always say, is about momentum, but then Granary, especially in 5CPs, are always so about momentum and just continuing your forward aggression and using whatever advantage you've been able to.
Suero is still using the crit screen, but he's not using the Uber Saw, and that was a situation where he could have obtained at least 50% Uber advantage, and he goes down to a nice headshot there by Mr. Mental Gem, taking out the medic. So huge Uber advantage for a red team right now as they're going to push onto the middle point cap.
Indeed, they have to deal with a little mini sentry gun, but that's not going to do anything. There's a soldier on the point. It looks like he was lagging out. Or something. Yeah, he's at 165 pin. That is the doctor. So I'm not sure what happened there, but he was just standing. So no good for blue right there. The heavy comes in, tries to stop this cap, and but the Uber is popped.
Yes, and so much red on the point now. They're just going to be moving on to blue yard right now. Girardi on the combo here. but nobody here to capitalize on it. And that's the thing about Girardi, it doesn't do anything unless you shoot at the people covered in Girardi.
Interesting.
So other than being slightly unpleasant, it doesn't actually do much unless you shoot them.
I imagine it's a little more than slightly unpleasant.
Here comes the spy, though. Oh, he has been caught, and he's on fire. Yeah, he's going to be denied. A soldier's jumping up, and he will have none of that. He's going to take out this spy here. Down he goes by a shotgun shot. And it seems like also Team Mister, we can call him that, Mr. Boss, is currently not the boss of his team. He's the anti-boss. He's the employee of the team.
There you go.
But we see like the lack of aggression from Mr. Team as well, and that's what I wanted to say. Like both teams seems fairly defensive in this situation, even though when they have the momentum, they want to play it really, really safe. Don't want to risk anything, it seems.
Right, which is not what you want to do on Granary. I'm not sure what the rules are for this, but at least they'll be playing time limit, and they have 19 minutes left, and nobody has capped final yet. So gonna be low scoring, definitely.
Yeah, and both teams, if you look at the scores, they're kind of like upside down, except for the medics, because Foslam, the demo for blue team, is actually on the top, and the demo for red team is actually in the bottom, and then he's like flipped around. So they play very differently to who does what. And frags doesn't necessarily like mean skill or who's the best. It just means like who's done the most stuff for the team, pretty much. Keep in mind that you only get 1 point, like half a point for an assist, regardless of how many people shoot, and only one guy gets the assist, so it might have to do something with that. But here comes the middle push here. Both teams at full Uber. Blue just pops their Uber on the heavy on the far right side of the map, and the middle.
Red needs to pop there on the point. Oh my god, this medic is taking a little bit of damage, but he was just dodging like crazy. Finally, that Uber is popped, and they managed to defend. Oh, and Pseudo goes down. Zoidbugga takes him down. So again, Tyken is going to have a nice Uber advantage, but they had an Uber advantage last time and just did not take advantage of said Uber advantage.
So let's see if they're going to do it this time.
They have great numbers right here. Well, not great,
yeah, the medic's
but
not even up yet for blue, and they just need to go.
Go.
There's nothing in the yard.
Looks like there they are, finally pushing out right yard all together though, so it could actually be dangerous if a demo gets in there with some pills, but it actually doesn't look like they're going to encounter too much resistance as they push onto second right here, easily cap it. And Tyken is up to 70%. Pseudo, however, is not healing at all. He has not healed for a while. So finally get up there.
Nice backstab there by Zoid. Takes on the medic, and Uber advantage to blue team.
There you go.
Nice little equalizing action there. Equalizing the game. So now it's currently turntable. Now it's red pushing on the blue here, and let's see if they're going to be more successful. Spies on Mr. Boss, and he's trying to boss it up all he can. He's currently... Well, he actually managed to get out of there pretty safely, actually. So interesting to see. Oh, nice backstab there by Morbid Moose, getting the Doctor and the Demo Man. So Soldier and Demo as well as Heavy are all dead for blue. It's gonna significantly delay their push kip.
Absolutely. Wondering again if Red is going to be able to call these things out and say, all right, the heavy classes are down. This would be a very nice opportunity to push, but Heavy is back up, so they don't want to push too much into that. Pseudo has that 100%. Ooh, Mr. Mentalgen almost had a headshot on the medic. That would have been huge. Oh no, he's pulling out the pan. I love the pan, but it's got its time and its place. Not sure this is the time or the place.
But now finally Red getting some proper presence here. Sniper is peeking through the door here, and let's see if he's able to get any picks here. Mentalgen looking at the wall, and now he's looking at the medic, and oh, the scout runs in front of me, barely misses the medic and the scout actually, and now he's going to be forced to fall back. But he's going to be peeking out straight out again, and there's a sniper battle here. Who's going to come out on top? Mentalgen solo, and he goes down. He gets the sniper, dies to a heavy fire, so now no snipers for either team at the moment. Both teams currently at 100% Uber, and looks like both teams are being very passive at this moment as well.
Red, well, for the first time in this game, we've seen the engineer go regular sentry gun. Well, he's actually rocking the Jag right now, but he has that level 3 design that is for FV. He is using it to wrangle and forces the Uber pop on the Heavy from across the field, so not a bad use of the sentry gun right there. It is taking a lot of that Uber attention, so actually really well job right very well done right there. However, blue is not. Yes, they are going to be able to defend. There's one sniper left. That's Mental Gen.
Hero sniper, but he gets taken out by a
Oh
medic.
man, not able to do it. So close.
That was such a messy push there. I got a really good angle of that when the heavy pushed in. It was Uber. There was a spy behind him the entire time. And as soon as Uber was over, he just stabbed them. So
Yeah.
not the best of push, but they're gonna go in and do a soft push. And a soft push is when you just go and attack without the Uber. Because their red medic's alive and blue medic is dead. He's up in about 2 seconds.
The red heavy is just pushing in again. Though there's a spy right behind him. Oh my goodness.
Exactly same scenario as last time. You gotta just check your back, man, for spies, and it will save you a lot, but not all the times.
Looks like finally red piling onto the point, going to be able to take it. Oh my god, that was brutal how long that took. 15 minutes to get one cap. And finally...
One thing that, yes.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, fine. I just wanted to mention that in Highlander Granary, it's either stalematey or like a one-sided roll. So these teams are very evenly matched in that fashion, in that it's a lot... Like, they went back and forth through the entire map a couple of times, I think, during that last game. So... But both teams have a very defensive and a very passive style. So they're both teams are like waiting for the other team to do something, I get the feeling. And then react to that, like counter.
Mm-hmm.
As it seems blue is better at taking the high ground advantage. They have the soldier, the demo man, the NG, and the spy up there right now on the containers there.
But red is on the point right now, and they're just not focusing on the scout who is capping it all by himself right now. Blue has lost a ton of players at the point at mid, but they are still not ready to give it up. I think at this point they need to fall back. Oh, Suda goes down with a 97% charge. Oh.
That's gotta hurt.
That's, yeah. So red is going to use this, hopefully use this advantage and continue their push. Right now I'm watching Tyken, and he is doing an excellent job now watching his back.
I'm gonna find Void, and I'm gonna watch the spy cam, because he's the he and the sniper are like the only ones that can like make the medic drop his Uber if they get the drop on him. So actually Zoid is gonna go through the drop down. Let's see if he's gonna be able to do something. I'm not sure where the red medic is right now, but he should check his back. And Zoid actually gets a nice face stab on Mr. Flag Monkey, the red soldier, and he's going to be dead ringing it out of there, so he's pretty far away from where the red medic is currently, and Uber is popped for red.
Yeah, doing a nice job pushing onto second, finally being aggressive, finally seeing that aggression that we want to see, and Mr. Grand Rye, the heavy, doing a nice job. Oh no, but Zoid gets that backstab on Tyken. Again, just waiting for that Uber, most patient spy ever. Waiting for that Uber to wear off. Morbid Moose on the point, trying for a spy cap, but runs into Pyro and the scout. Not going to be able to do it. So close.
And he goes in and he barely missed the stab on the Pyro there, but he would have been cleaned up by the soldier regardless. And here comes the heavy, just mowing it in. But there's a counter mower on the backside here, the heavy. But he's really low on health, only 145 health, and he's going to be taken up by the other heavy here. As it looks like, yeah, blue's going to hold this.
Yeah.
Blue's absolutely going to hold this.
Doing
Zoid here taking out the sniper as well. Zoid doing a lot of work here.
We're now getting hunted down by Flak Monkey, who seems a bit confused. Oh, going for the stair stab. Zoid not able to get it, and then dead ringing out of that. Flak Monkey is not happy about his situation right now. Very scared. Runs into a sniper as well, so not fun at all.
And both Uber is fairly even at this point, so no clear advantage for either team, as both teams are running the regular medigun, and Dekine, the blue engineer, is currently rocking the Jag, and he's going to set up a level 3 sentry, so they definitely want to out-survive this push and then push out eventually. And the soldier taunts on the pipe there for some reason.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do.
So both teams just hold both Ubers here, and...
No, blue is pushing forward? No. Yes.
Yes, maybe.
No. The demo went in there.
Yeah, I guess the demo went in to try and force the red Uber to pop, but was currently unsuccessful.
Here comes a soldier trying to do it, and runs into the other soldier. So it looks like the doctor's going to fall back.
I'm just trying to see, yeah. Blue is just being really passive and just waiting to out-survive the incoming red push here.
Which is
not a wise idea.
Considering they're down right here.
Yeah, but both Uber is still at 100%, no drops yet. And no forced Uber pops either, but here comes the Demoman and the medic on the far left side. Scouts on the medic, and the medic survives again and didn't really pop it anyway. So still a stalemate at this point.
Looks like Blue is wanting to push on the left right here. They have their heavy and their demo with them along with that 100% charge. Oh my goodness, I want them to go so bad right now. But they do not, and Flosselm actually takes a sniper body shot. So he falls back to get some heals. And I do want to say to the people watching and saying like, oh, this game, people aren't doing what they should be doing, and you know, generally talking about the skill level, that part of KiPS is helping out teams to figure out how to advance to that next level of skill. So hopefully we will send this demo to the teams and maybe they'll learn something from this match.
Yeah, these are definitely pretty, I'd say, pretty fresh teams. Seeing a lot of similarities, a lot of common traits for new players is that passivity. They are not aware that like if they kill the entire enemy team, they can just at any point in time just run and cap the point, stuff like that. But that comes over time, and it's important to get that, you know, experience, because at first it can be pretty scary in the competitive scene because everybody knows what they're doing.
Absolutely. And sometimes that's the hardest part of competitive, just knowing that you can do it. I don't know. Red Uber was popped way too soon in their second points. Blue popped in retaliation, but the red Pirate is doing a great job blasting them back, so they weren't able to do too much. But actually, Van Clash coming in now and doing a lot of mowing. He's got that lawnmower out and just mowing down people. Blue right now has the numbers, and actually we're seeing them being pretty aggressive.
Yeah, this is caught me by surprise because they looked like they were like, yeah, no, we're gonna hold last and wait for them to push, and then they never pushed, and they're like, all right, let's just go kill them, and that's what they did. So I guess that's more for the confidence of Team FV, the blue team, as you can clearly see, like they're a bit more, you know, confident, a bit more aggressive right now.
Ooh,
until the Devilman died.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, let's spy.
I think part of this is the doctor. I've seen him be standing still several times. I think he's lagging like crazy or having some connection issues. So part of that could just be they're waiting for him to get that sorted out, but you never know.
Yeah, so right now blue team has an Uber, red has about a half, but oh, nice stab there by Morbid Moose taking down Suedo. No more Uber for blue team at the moment. As right now is the time to push, because in Highlander, if you get the medic or the heavy, that is, you always push after that if you have the numbers to do that. Because you will always be at an advantage at that point, because heavy and medics are probably, well, they are the most important classes in Highlander by far.
Ooh, controversial statement right there, GPS.
Oh yeah. Heard that in the news. No, but actually, like, heavy is the one that deals the most damage, and medic is the one that heals everybody.
Yes.
And you'll hear everybody say this, like, if you have the choice between killing the medic when he doesn't have an Uber and the heavy, just kill the heavy every time.
Yep, absolutely.
Because you can just see, like, they're keeping the heavy with the rest of their combo, and they just do so much damage, and that's exactly what Red Team do now. They have dropped every single player except, like, 2 at one point, and now they're going to be pushing onto the last point here, but I'm not sure why the heavy medic combo is still on the second point here. They just need to go out there.
Right.
Because if they were good out there, they would hit the spawns, like, one at a time. And when you hit the spawns one at a time, you can just kill them pretty easily with a heavy medic combo. But they waited too long, being a bit passive, wanting to play it safe, and that will allow blue to just set up the defense they want. And yeah, that's the level 3 sentry. It's back up again.
Yeah, so we've seen D-Sign going for that level 3 sentry gun. Very good placement right there. We saw he was able to do a lot of work when they're...
Oh, Mr. Morbid Moose going huge, getting the demo and the heavy. That is the most powerful classes in the entire Highlander team gone for now. And the Reds should really be pushing now because there's no sticky traps, no major damage, and they are not pushing.
Oh my goodness. Tyken only has 86% Uber, so maybe waiting for a little bit longer, or maybe waiting for Morbid Moose to take down this sentry. We'll see if he can get it. He gets the sapper, but D-Sign takes it down. So it's gonna delay the push a little bit longer. Well, here they come from a right with that Uber, and they probably should have... Oh god! Tyken.
What a drop.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
not what you want to see.
I'll drop it. But yeah, that was... Oh, a heavy goes down as well to a crit sticky. Probably crit Girardi or something like that.
Yeah, sticky right to the face. So again, we're gonna watch watch more of the same.
Yeah, I mean, both teams playing very defensively, and nobody's like really attacking, and they're just sending in a couple of players at a time, and they're not really like when they were attacking, they had like full Uber and their heavy and their demo with them, and they just did not commit to their attack. They were like, yeah, we're gonna attack. No, we're not gonna attack, and then you died
Right.
on the way back. But now Suedo has switched to crits, and defending with crits is pretty hard. And you got to be rushing to do that. And you'll know what I mean if you watch the Vanilla TV's last game. Because they had some Russians and they were really, really good with the crit streak on defense. So let's see if Suedo is able to do the same. Mostly using the Demo Man. So
Demoman is pretty amazing with crits on Highlander. Teams tend to scrunch up together, especially these newer teams. So if you can get the demo and a couple crit stickies in there, you can very easily annihilate your opponents. Ooh, Van Clash going down to a backstab from Morbid Moose, so he's not going to be a part of that push with the crits. Hopefully you can hear Echo in the background saying hi.
Oh, hi, Echo.
Yeah.
Anyway, Taikan, and both medics have Uber. Taikan on the medigun, Suedo on the crits. And crits versus Uber, how does that usually turn out?
You know, I'm going to go with Uber right there.
Yeah, because you don't take any damage as opposed to
Yes.
crits. But the thing about crits is that if you get that one fast crit sticky or crit rocket and kill the medic before he notices, it's going to be in your advantage. So you kind of have to get the drop on them. And one thing you don't want to do with crits is wait. That is exactly what blue team is doing. They're waiting.
Looks like they're finally going to push in with the heavy right here. Oh, they forced the pop on for the Uber. We'll see if they can get away and preserve that crits. Looks like they are going to be able to. And they're just being hunted right now by the red medic and heavy. Still, Pseudo popped that crits in there. I actually didn't catch
doing a
it.
great job of just cleaning up everything. A bit unlucky with the spy there, but he was already spun up on the other heavy, so he got the heavy and he got the scout and he got the spy. But the spy was a dead winger, so he was dead, but not really.
Looks like we have about 3 minutes left for this to make something happen. I think they're just playing one half right here, and I think I have a demo for a Badwater match between them after this, so I think it was the best of 2 maps. So we'll see. I'll probably bring that to you in a later cast.
Yes.
Badwater, a little more fun to cast, usually, I think. One of my favorite maps. Granary, one of my least favorite maps, so there you go.
Yeah, the Granary is definitely a difficult map to play because you have to attack and defend at the same time. You have to, decide, do we attack or do we defend? And in this case, both teams are like, we defend.
Yep.
And then you have a bit of a stalemate situation. But in Badwater, it's attack, defend, and one team always attacks, one team always defends. Pretty easy.
Blue actually looking very aggressive right here, pushing onto mid with that crits, charging up, almost gonna have it. And red, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that they decide, oh yeah, there's 3 minutes left, let's just go win the game. Because
So-
they're looking so strong right now, they're so determined, like, oh yeah, time's about to run out, time to, like...
And this is what we've been
take it
waiting
into high
for.
gear. Yes, oh, the medic has full crits, and he is with his demo man, and the soldier goes down. They haven't even popped it yet, and this is gonna do so much damage. Here comes the crits, and he kills the heavy. And they're gonna cap the point, and some crit stickies on the door. You only need 1, but he puts down 3 just to be sure.
Hey, nothing,
There's
they're crits everywhere.
Yeah, and then he just detonates it, and they're just gonna go for the last point here. It's a demo versus... Oh, dude, it's a demo versus 3 guys and a medic.
Medic just running
the-
straight to the point.
Like Uber saws and the demo man. What?
Pseudo goes
Is that-
down, but the rest of the red team gets those respawns. Where is blue? Where is the rest of FV? They needed to follow up on that push. They could have easily taken it, but just nowhere to be seen. We have 1 minute left. We'll see.
Suedo is a bit angry at his team.
Yeah, looks,
Angry words in the chat.
looks like it. 1 minute left, though. We'll see if they can bring it to a tie at least, and then take this to Badwater. Pseudo trying to lead his team, and he's just being super aggressive, playing that Uber Saw too. He's finally got that fire lit under him and trying to light it under
even
the
as
rest
the
of his
medic
team.
is like, hey, if you're not gonna shoot him, I will.
Yeah.
Even as the medic, because he's so determined. He really wants this. And comes the soldier, he's bombing in, doing a ton of damage, taking out the other soldier, and then he dies. But that's no soldier for either team, so... Here's Foslim gonna deal some sticky spam, and it's gonna jump on the point. Spies on the
Spy
point. They got
cap.
time, and they cap it, taking
Oh,
it up.
wow.
1-1, and we're tied.
We're tied with 20 seconds left to go. Probably not going to happen right there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Let's watch Pseudocam. If anyone could make it happen, he wants it to happen. But it looks like we are going to go 1-1 into the next map, which will be Badwater, bringing you shortly. So that's 3, 2, 1. A tie game between FV and Mr. So, moral of the story. Sum it up in one sentence, GPS.
At any point in time, attack.
Especially on Granary. All right. Well, yeah, so hopefully these teams will take a message away from this match right there. Any last words, GPS?
Yeah, just for the teams, if they see this, is that when you are aggressive, you control the game, and you want to control the game.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I am Kip.
I am GPS.
And together we are KiPS. We love to bring you some of these matches, and hopefully we'll have some more in the future for you. So thanks so much for joining us, and have a great day.
Bye.